girl, Gel Beauty 87 here, and today we're going to get into some Menagerie Cosmetics. So I will be revisiting the brand for the second time. When I first started my channel, I tried this palette they had. It was called the Feral palette, but I wasn't necessarily excited about it or necessarily didn't like it that much if I remember correctly. So I figured I'd give them a second try since now I know different techniques and I use different bases and things like that in order to make sure I can successfully get a palette to do what I want to do since I already paid for it. Oh, I have what is this, Honey Waffles on by Fenty, if anyone's curious what's on my lips. But yeah, I got these two palettes during Black Friday. I know a lot of people were mad because they really wanted this one, the Violet Ink, especially since I hear they're supposed to be getting rid of it. This is what it looks like on the inside. We're not going to do this palette today. I might give y'all some swatch comparisons of it to a couple other purple palettes I have, like the Violets and the Violet palette. But I don't necessarily think I'm gonna do a look with this here. If I do, I'll probably get on IG and do a look with this palette. So you just have to wait for that. Oh God, I'm gonna drop my phone, y'all. But we're gonna try the Killer Purr, since if I remember correctly, this is a permanent palette. I'm gonna do a couple of looks with it. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's just kind of like a neutrally kind of vibe, and it kind of makes me okay with not having the with the Sweet and Sticky palette, because it has that yellow that was in there that was really vibrant. It has some of the shimmery shades. It doesn't have the silver, but I can get the silver out of the Christmas Morning palette. Then it has this darker brown like was in there, and then it has like this orangish type colors right here like that was in there. So I mean, if you have this palette, I feel like you don't need to buy the Sweet and Sticky palette from Give and Go, just because, you know, you have these similar tones. Or you can even use these right here, because at least you'll have that somewhat silver shade, and then you'll have the basic neutral tones in it. The only thing that makes that palette pop, in my personal opinion, is the yellow. This is Cream and Sugar, and this is Truffle, and these only $6, so you can get these and get that same look, and then maybe find like a brand that's selling the yellow call it single for like $5. Like ColourPop has $5 singles. Just add it when you buy a palette from them, and then you can make your own Sweet and Sticky palette. I'm only saying this because I saw Karen Harris's video, and she was talking about how patchy like the browns were in there. So I'm hoping the browns in here aren't patchy, but again, I've never actually tried any neutral colors from this brand, so I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So I'm gonna go off camera and do one eye, and then we'll come back and actually do the other eye together. I'm trying to decide if I want to do two looks, because y'all know I really want to use this color, but at the same time I want to try to use this yellow and some of these other neutral tones. So I'm going to go off camera, try to figure out my life, and then I will be back. Okay, y'all, so this is the eye I came up with. It's somewhat similar to the eye I had on yesterday's Instagram picture I took. I was trying to give y'all a similar look with this palette, just because I felt like since it's a neutral palette, that'd be the perfect look to do. I didn't use the oranges though. Like, I used this color Maine, and then I used this color Cub, along with, of course, Mighty Roar, because I had to see how that color was going to look. Then I used Lioness and Prowl. My only complaint with this palette is I feel like there's not enough shimmers in it. Like, because these two shimmers are fine. It's like, it makes me feel like I always have to use the, what is it? I always have to use the darker one on the lid if I want to have an inner corner highlight, or I'll have to like dip into like my actual highlights to come up with a highlighter for the inner corner. But otherwise, you know, so far so good. But that is the one complaint I have from jump. There's only two shimmers. Maybe if you're doing a vampy like more smoky eye look, then you can put the darker one in the inner corner or something. I don't know, but I like to have more than one option for an inner corner highlight. So I'm just trying to fan this out and give it like a little baby wing situation. Lately I've been good at doing the baby wing. I can't make like a full on wing shaped eye, but as long as I can make my little baby part here that meets in the outer V, you know, I've just accepted to be fine with that. And this is a shade Mighty Roar. I told y'all I was going to use that one. Since I was trying to compare this to the, what is it, Sweet and Sticky palette, I feel like I should use it just so we can see. And as you can see, it's not patchy, so. Now I'm going to take the color Maine. I started off with the color Maine, and I felt like it blended in my skin too well, so then I went in with, what's the other one on top of it? Cub. But I feel like both of them blend in really well, because if you look and you can, I feel like you see what I'm talking about. Like, as I'm blending it in, it's But then my skin's going pretty well, which I expect a little bit more mustardy. It to be a little more mustardy and show a little bit more of that. So they're blending out really nice. They look really nice. So far so good. The only thing I didn't like was when I used that bright yellow. I feel like it kind of messed up the look a little bit, but I wanted to use it to blend over. Maybe I should have just made it like an all over lid shade and then just put like the gold color in the inner corner. And maybe that'd be a look on its own. I don't know, but we already did it to this side. So unfortunately we have to do it to the other side. And then unfortunately I have to take a picture of this for the thumbnail. So I'm really not going to be liking the way the thumbnail looks just because I don't like the way the yellow looks over this. But with the second look that I'm going to do, because I'm thinking about doing the second one with the more green tone, so we can get an idea of how those look along with the taupey shade. I might just make that the thumbnail and then I'll have to take a picture of this one because I really just don't like the weird cast I feel like this yellow gave. I don't know what I thought the yellow was going to do, but it did not do what I wanted it to do. Or maybe it's just too light of a like powdery yellow for me to be trying to do what I did, and that's why it didn't work well. It's looking better on this side of the eye than the other side. I just feel like when it blends in the front with this one is when it starts looking like really weird and ashy. But when it sits on the outer view with the brown, see, I feel like it looks fine. As you know, it's fine. I'm just about to wipe this off and do another look anyway, so it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to go over the brown shade now. It's called Lioness. The darker brown like I was talking about. And just start lightly rubbing this all over the lid. Just rub a little bit more on. I feel like this look goes really nice with his eye. With the whole neutral vibe, if you will. I feel like this would look better on top of a lipstick though. With a chocolate brown liner, so I might try with that. Like that another time. Not this time, obviously. Let me see. Now I'm going to go in with the inner corner color, which is Proud. Put that in the inner corner. Let's get a clean brush and dust all of this on both sides. I don't know if it's because I've had this eye on for a little while, but I feel like this eye looks more pigmented than the other side. Let me know down below. Do y'all feel like it looks like that? Because I feel like this one just looks way more pigmented than this eye. I don't know. But this is the finished eye look. Well, the first finished eye look. I have to say, I like it. I think it looks nice. All the shadows performed pretty well. So I'm going to go off camera now. I'm probably going to be using these two along with this taupey type shade. And this is the inner corner highlight again, but I'm thinking about more of a all matte look with this one, where I'd put like this green in the outer V and then put this all over the lid, of course, because y'all know it's one of my favorite shades, and then put this in the inner corner and maybe dust this over the green that's on the in the crease. So I don't know. I'll be right back though. Okay, y'all, so now it's time for the all matte look. As you can see, I use the colors I told you I was going to use. I use this one, this one, this one, and of course this one for the inner corner. So let's go ahead and get started now. So I just took the more olive green tone shade and started on the outer view of that. So lightly dust. The only thing I will say is these had like a hella fallout on my face. So just be advised, you might want to do your eyes first and then your face, because this has all. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned, but I have the Menagerie Cosmetics setting powder on my under eyes and to set my face today. So I'm wearing Menagerie underneath my eyes. And in yesterday's video I had on Menagerie as well. So in the, what was it, the picture that I posted on Instagram yesterday, I had it on. And then in the Battle of the Lip Gloss, along with the Violet palette that you all see tonight on the, what is it, today is the 12th, 13th of December? Yeah, you'll see that. So okay, so looking good. So now I'm going to go in with the Watering Hole shade, which of course is one of my favorites. I love when they're like pops of color in neutral palettes. Let's take that into the crease, blend. Now this one wasn't as pigmented as I thought, but in all fairness, I could have just put on a white base and then it would have been more pigmented. So next time when I use it, I will put on a I will put on a white base so that the color will be more pigmented. But I mean, it's fine for the pigmentation it has without a white base. In my personal opinion, I'm just, I guess, so used to using other shadows that I feel like are more pigmented, or maybe just having white bases underneath them, and that's why this isn't as pigmented to me. But you know, again, next time I will make sure I use a white base so it can be more pigmented. So it's not to say the shadow isn't pigmented, it's just I usually use white bases and I didn't this time. Which I don't know what I was thinking, because I knew I was going to use this light blue shade all over the lid, so I probably should have went in with a more pigmented base. See what I'm saying? So it looks nice. I'm going to take the Antelope shade, which is that cool tone, taupey-ish looking brown, and dust it over here to make it a little more airbrushed and calmed down. It's one of my favorite shades. Just a little bit more. Really liking how this is looking. Definitely a vibe for me. I'm gonna take a clean brush and go over here. One thing so far right now I'm missing is inner corner highlight and something in the lower lash line. So I'll probably put like a brown pencil in the lower lash line because I have other videos I have to make. So as usual, I can't do any lower lash line work unless I, you know, redo underneath, concealer underneath my eyes like 50 times. And I don't want to waste my Menagerie powder, especially since it's being discontinued. I won't be able to get any more of it. I'm hoping when they reopen back up I can grab another one. But, you know, we'll have to see. Okay, so yeah, so this is pretty much the finished look. So my thoughts on this palette. I'm actually really impressed with it. I like this one way more than I like the Feral palette when I first tried it out. But I think I tried that out like 2 years ago. So this is, they might have changed the formula of things. I don't know. But I really like this palette. I think it's nice. Again, like I told y'all, my only complaint is the only 2 shimmers in here. I would like more shimmers, please. And I normally don't have a problem with matte palettes, but as weird as it is, I prefer either all matte or all shimmer. Like, don't give me like 2 shimmers and then like 12 mattes, because then I'm just annoyed. And I know it's not like 12 mattes here, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I want more shimmers. Like, maybe if they gave us like a champagne one, then you have 2 lid shades, and then you'd have a guaranteed inner corner highlight. So if they put like a champagne-ish type shade in here, maybe that'd have been a little better for me. Because this shade and this shade are blended out really similar on my skin tone, so I feel like maybe, or maybe just take this peachish looking shade out and give us another shimmer. But it's like, I feel like there's just one shimmer missing that I would prefer to have like a guaranteed in corner highlight for all eye looks, and then you could just put this shade and this shade on the lid. So that's my only complaint with this palette. Otherwise, I think it's fine. I'm gonna actually go do an IGTV video with the ink violet now, just so I could use both the palettes that I got from Menagerie. Plus, I'm curious to see how the purples in this palette are going to work. And I'm going to do swatch comparisons of this against these 2 at the end of that video. So if you want to see that, I will try to have it up on IGTV sometime this week. Now, God only knows when you're going to see this video I'm talking about right now, but the week of the, what is this? The week of the 13th, you will, I will try to have the video up on IGTV. I'm trying to get better at taking pictures for IG and putting up content on IG, because I feel like that's why I'm the most inconsistent, because y'all get a YouTube video every day. Sometimes y'all get a bonus video. Like today you'll get a bonus video because I got one going up at 12 o'clock, but then I have another one that's gonna drop at 7 o'clock tonight. Matter of fact, it is the Viseart Violet palette. That was gonna be your bonus video, drop tonight. But yeah, so I like the palettes. I'm impressed with the palettes. I'm gonna go use my other palette off camera now, but I gotta take some look at me, I think I'm sexy photos for Instagram really quick for me to post later on today. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys next. Bye.